Think of this as a very secure vault down in your basement that has 4 rooms or 4 sections. Now there are 4 levels in the RB8 repository, and the 4 levels are case, job, witness, and invoice. And under each level I listed typical documents or files that will be uploaded. And we'll see in a minute more details of each level. Now remember, repository is not only designed for your office staff to organize and file documents electronically, but it is also designed for your attorney clients and resources for them to access some of these files through RB Web. Now let's see how this repository is actually used in everyday life. First scenario might be that I have a client on the phone looking for a particular transcript. So I'm going to go into inquiry, witness inquiry, because a lot of times when client is looking for something, all they might know is either witness name or the case they are working on. So I can type a witness name or any part of the witness name, or I can actually go into through a case. So let's say I'm going to click the binoculars button to look up a case. Let's say this is OMTI. So I hit enter. There are several cases going on, and happens to be the OMTI versus Microsoft. So I'm going to go ahead and select that case. Now once the case is selected, I can click search to find out every witness on this case. We took a depot so far, and the client is actually looking for Young Lee's transcript. So there it is. So I'm going to go right click on it, go into view, or double click it. Now you will see a new tab that says witness level repository. You click on it, and there you will have all the files that are uploaded so far on this particular witness. And there is the exhibit, there's a PDF transcript I converted from the ASCII file, and there is the word list. So if you want a PDF transcript, then you can just simply go right click on it, view, and then it gives you the information about the file. Then next to the file name there will be the view file button, or there is a download button, either one. But let's go into the view, and this will simply launch the application that associated with that file. So if I zoom a little bit, so this is my PDF transcript. Now from here we can simply email to a client right here. The next scenario is that your collection staff needs to resend an invoice to a client. For example, let's say they are talking to a client about a particular invoice they try to collect, and since your collection department has not been trained to use the billing module, so the better way will be they simply go into inquiry and pull up the invoice inquiry function, and they just simply type in the invoice number, let's say 6075, enter, and enter again, go into the detail. So now they are talking to the client on the phone about the why invoice is so much or whatever. So, and then again there will be a tab says invoice level repository. They will simply click on it, and there every single invoice is built in RB8 will be automatically archived as a PDF format up onto the repository under the invoice level. So you simply double click into that, and again next to the file name there will be a view file button. I simply click on it, and this will pull up the PDF invoice that I created and we posted. So again you can simply click the file and email right from here without going through any other billing module functions. Now the next scenario is where reporter lost her the notice that you emailed, and you need to resend it. So let's say reporter is on the phone and she's talking about the job that she did last week. on February 8th. Now, when you know the job date, probably it might be quicker to simply go to month at a glance and pull up a month. Let's say I want to go back to the previous month, February, and February 8th, you click on it. Then all the jobs will be shown down there, and you can sort by the assigned resources name, either forward or backward. And let's say Lisa Welch is the reporter that is looking for that notice that she lost. So I'm just going to simply double click into that job or right click view. Now I'm looking at a depot or job, 1 day's job on this particular case. Now again, you will find a tab that is labeled job level repository here. So there it is. I'm going to go simply click on it, and in that tab that you will find a file, a notice that you uploaded at the time of scheduling. Again, we'll go right click view, then next to the file name we click the view button, and this will pull up the notice itself. This time it happens to be a PDF document, and again you can just simply go to file and then email it again to that reporter that who needs this to prepare a billing sheet. Now the last scenario is when you can use the case level repository, but that we'll talk about more in detail when we talk about the function called case manager, where you can manage the big cases or cases that have a lot of parties involved.